Therefore, Ghanaians, I greet you all. My brothers and sisters, let me make this clear today. When some people say Hausa and Fulani are not from Ghana, I smile because that statement is built on ignorance of history. Let me ask you, which tribe in Ghana can stand and say, we are the first people, we are the one who sprang from the soil of this land? None, not a single one. Every tribe in Ghana migrated here. Let us go back to history. The Akan people, Ashanti, Bono, Fanti, Ekwape, Achim, they did not drop from the sky into this land. Our tradition says they came from the Sahel, Old Ghana Empire and Mali. That's where they came from. All the way to Bono, Techima. Some even trace their route all the way to Sahel. That's Ghana Empire and Mali Empire. They're Ewe people. They will tell you their story of the living Nosie in Togo under the wicked king called Agokoli. They migrated westward and settled in the Volta land. That is migration. The Gandangwe people, their history show they came from the east around the Nigeria-Benin area and settled on our coast. Migration. The Dagomba, Mamprusi, and Nanumba, they traced their ancestors to Nagbewa, who came from the northeast around the Lake Chad. That is migration. The Guam people, who are often called the earliest settlers in Ghana, they themselves came around the year AD 1000 from the Burkina Faso, Sahel, all the way from Sahel, Burkina Faso, into the forest belt. That is migration. So I ask again, if Akan migrated, if Ewe migrated, if Gan migrated, if Dagomba migrated, if Guam migrated, who then is the original Ghanaian? The truth is, none of us are original. We are all children of migration. Now let us talk about the Hausa Fulani. The Hausa came as a traders as early as 11, 12, 13, 14th century. They were in Bego, in Bono, long before there was even an Ashanti empire. They brought cloth, leather, salt, beads, and knowledge. They built their own Hausa quarters in Bego. From there, they moved to Gonja, to Yendi, in Dagbon, to Salaga, the Timbuktu of the south. And when the Ashanti Empire rose, the Hausa were already in Kumasi. Before the Ashanti Empire, they were in Kumasi, trading kola nut, cattle, teaching Islam, and building mosques. The Fulani came as elders and as scholars. They brought cattle, they brought milk, they brought Quranic knowledge for centuries. They have been advisors in the palace of Gonja, Dagbo, even in the Ashanti palaces. They intermarried, they settled, they became part of the land. So when someone say Hausa and Fulani are not Ghanaians, I laugh. If you say Hausa and Fulani are not Ghanaians because they migrated here, then let us be honest. Every tribe in Ghana must pack their bags and go back to where they migrated from. And if that is the logic, then tell me, who will remain in Ghana? The answer is no one. We must stop this selective history. Migration is not a curse. It is the very story of our nation. The strength of Ghana lies in the fact that all these different people, Akan, Ewe, Gada, Gomba, Hausa, Fulani, Guan, came together on this land and mixed their blood, their culture, their sweat, and built what we now call Ghana. To deny Hausa and Fulani is to deny the truth of Ghana itself for centuries. They have lived here, worked here, fought here, died here, and they are buried in this soil. Just like the Akan, the Ewe, the Gan, the Dagomba, the soil knows no discrimination. So I stand today to declare Hausa are Ghanaians, Fulani are Ghanaians, Akan are Ghanaians, Ewe are Ghanaians, Gan are Ghanaians, Dagomba and Guan All of us are Ghanaians. Because the blood of migration runs through all of us, and the land belongs to all who have made it their home. Let us not divide ourselves with ignorance. Instead, let us honor the truth that Ghana is a nation of migrants, and that is our greatest strength. Ghana for obi a obeka kire say Hausa any Fulani omunye Ghana ni si nipa no who because our name history. You check history. So you check history, you understand. Because Hausa Fulani omu asasi wesu long before Gold Coast, long before Ghana, even long before Ashanti Empire, long before even colonial masters. Beba asasi wesu. Bergo, Bono, 11, 12, 13, 14th century. They were here. Our great-great-grandfathers. Inte, wa obeka say, Hausa Fulani ko ukrom. Sami come ukrom there, they make up Bergo, Bono. Because, yen nanomo, ono betina sa na omu ko Gonja land. Omu ko Dogomba. Salaga. So, who are obeka sa semno, who name history. It's a high time. This hypocrisy must stop. Because history na eka enye mia sarki yake enye mi na meka. History na eka. So also name history koya o research, then you check. And I challenge any historian. I challenge any historian should come out and tell me that what I'm saying is a lie. I challenge any historian on this land, Ghana, ma challenge any historian. Now I'm back out, don't catch and say, as some way I make cano and yan quarry. But you see, discrimination, Nema in there obia say, because so we Muslim ni, uye Hausa ni, uye Fulani, the unye Ghana ni. But I'm name history. Yawaho and San Ashanti Empire by. Yes. Inti entinaho ubeka asema honim ko ukrom ofre Nigeria. Okay, fine. Usu akamfo ko Sahel, ko Mali. You're from Sahel, Mali. Burkina is part of Sahel. Mali, Niger. You should go there. Hona musomo free. Sebeka, Ewe, should go to Togo. Sebeka, the northern part of Ghana, should go to Chad. Because we migrated from different places and converged here. Inti, to me, catch me say, we are Ghana ni mapachemi Fulani Hausa. It's a lie. History. Nema bi historian, Ghana historian, Oma siesi nema bi, even yemu bebre. Because yen nanamako, they don't do yan kasa yan research. Now yan check the true history of this land. We don't do that research. So if Akani say unye Ghana ni, then why did you? Because you don't know where the roots. But Odua Kankra one name the history. Uka trying to say what free Sahel, Bebre Kra dispute say I come from free Israel. And which is lie. Look, I challenge any historian. Those historians, any in Tramuka, you have free Palestine, you have Philistine, Obi say Philistine for Omuye Dogoma for. It's a lie. All those history. I challenge any historian. Bring the real history. Say all the account came from Israel, Mesopotamia. Bring it on. And I'll prove to you are lying. So, Ghana for Hausa, Fulani are 100% Ghanaians. And you can't dispute that. You can't change that. Inte Ghana for Midamasi. Minyanum, Muya Ghana for. Nobody can challenge that. Midamasi, Ghana for. God bless Mother Ghana, our beloved land.